Hello, my fellow travellers. Let's see where we can go today. It's 1961, and we have our trusty guide, the British Overseas Airways Corporation, Travellers Digest, a guide to 101 countries around the world. Today, our flight is quite a lengthy one. We are going to Martinique. The country. The French windward island of Martinique is part of the multi-linked bracelet of tropical islands that encircles the Caribbean Sea. You can explore the whole of Martinique, only 45 square miles in area, during a short holiday, making the busy seaport capital of Fort-de-France your base. 15 hours by air from London, 7 from New York. But such is the island's loveliness and its variety of scene, you will want to linger as long as you can. There are volcanic mountains, forests, savannas, fields of sugarcane and banana and pineapple plantations, and some 70 swift-flowing rivers which tumble down from the hills. The farther north you go, the lovelier and greener the scene, and both the Caribbean and the Atlantic coasts are an intricate lace edge of numerous delights and tiny islets. A few miles offshore is the rocher du diamont, a huge rock captured and fortified by the British in 1803 and officially registered as a battleship, HMS Diamond Rock. An attractive town in the north is Saint-Pierre, but it is a town of tragic memories. On May 8, 1902, a volcano, Mount Pelee, erupted, and the old town of Saint-Pierre was totally destroyed. 40,000 inhabitants perished, and a prisoner in an underground cell was the solitary survivor of the disaster. A fascinating geological phenomenon is the petrification field of St. Anne, where nature has performed the mysterious feat of turning wood into flint. At Trois, you can see the ruined house where Empress Josephine, wife of Napoleon I, was born. The local museum is dedicated to her. The people. Population is approximately 262,000, with some 5% European, French, and the rest coloured. Formerly a French colony, Martinique is now a department of France and is headed by a prefect instead of a governor. 90% of the people are Roman Catholic. The official language is French, but Creole, an admixture of French, Carib, Dutch, Spanish, and African, is also spoken. Amongst the white community, most people have at least a smattering of English. Climate and clothing. A remarkably varied climate for such a small island, hot and sunny in all regions but humid in the north, dry in the centre, and almost arid in the south. Temperatures in Fort-de-France, central region, average 79 Fahrenheit, hottest 90 in October, coolest 70 in January. Though Martinique is, strictly speaking, in the hurricane belt, it is rarely affected by violent weather. The rainy season from July to November is mild and unobtrusive, nothing more than short, sharp showers. Along the Caribbean, soft breezes temper the heat, while on the east coast, strong winds blow in from the Atlantic. The south is mainly barren scrubland and bush, changing to rich prairies and plantations in the central district, and spreading up northwards to luxuriantly green forests of bamboo, giant fern, and mahogany. Exotic flowers and shrubs cluster around the colour-washed buildings of Fort-de-France. Tall coconut palms fringe the edges of the Caribbean. Wildlife is confined mainly to the forests. Bring light summer clothes, swimsuits, etc., for a stay in coastal and low-lying areas, with sweater, cardigan, or stole for cooler mountain regions. Dress as casually as you please. though Martinicans prefer to keep shorts and slacks for the beach. Formal clothes are never really necessary. Lounge suit or afternoon frock will do for social occasions. You may need a rain hat and dark glasses. Also, a light raincoat during the rainy months. Laundering good but rather slow. Shampoo and set, 1,000 francs. Trim and shave, 350. Food and drink. The food, wine, and excellent rum of Martinique are considered by many to be the best in all the Caribbean islands. A wide range of delicious seafoods: lobster, sea eggs, turtle eggs, oysters, crabs, plain and also with savoury rice, octopus, freshwater crayfish. Kalaloo soup made from herbs is delicious. So also are all kinds of curry, suckling pig, barbecued goat, and salads of heart of palm tree. Tropical fruits are here in abundance, and a variety of fresh fruit juices, including sugarcane juice. Among the best restaurants in Fort-de-France, Chez Etienne, Auberge du Manoir, l'Europe, and the Lido. Rum punches and French-style aperitifs are the drinks usually taken before meals. Local beer is light and pleasant. Other drinks imported. Tap water quite safe. No licensing restrictions. Where to stay? The choice is limited, but standards are high. In Fort-de-France, the Lido, the Berkeley, and the Imperatrice all offer rooms with private bath and air conditioning, as well as good service and excellent food. Charges are from 5,000 francs for a single room, 8,500 double on the American plan. Sport and entertainment in Martinique. Swimming, skin diving, water skiing, yachting, fishing, flying, riding, hunting, tennis, mountain climbing, and shooting. Clubs admit temporary members, fees dependent on length of stay. Spectator sports, horse racing, football, basketball, swimming marathons, judo, sword fighting, snake, mongoose, and cockfighting. There is a national theatre, but performances are infrequent. Films shown in the few cinemas are mainly French and American. Museums, Saint-Pierre and Trois islets. Cocktail parties and beach barbecues are very popular. Local Béguine music is played most hours of the day in the cafes, bars, and clubs. La Plantation and Cabane Bambeau are two of the few gay night spots. Getting about. British West Indian Airways, an associate of B.O.A.C, runs flights from Lamentin Airport, Fort-de-France, to most other islands in the Caribbean. To Trinidad, 2 hours. To Grenada, 1 hour 55 minutes. To Barbados, 40 minutes. And there are frequent motor launch services to Dominica, St. Lucia, etc. The only trains on the island are those used for freight carrying. Best way of getting around is to hire a car, which costs around 3,000 francs a day, plus petrol at 47 francs a litre. Taxes are 60 francs per kilometre. Shopping in Martinique. Shops in Fort-de-France are up-to-date, well-attended, and offer a wide range of luxury goods imported from France. At most stores, visitors who pay by traveller's cheque are allowed a discount of 15% on any article. Best locally made goods are straw and leatherwork, hand-turned pottery and ceramics, turtle shell carvings, embroideries, and Martinique dolls. Rum, 700 francs a bottle. French cigarettes, Gauloises, etc., 100 francs for 20. American and English, around 250 francs for 20 cigarettes. Films. 400 francs for black and white 120, 1600 francs for 35mm, colour 120, 1000 francs, colour 35mm, 1800 francs. Processing good and quick for black and white, poor for colour. Shopping hours 8 a.m. till 12 noon, and then 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. Some basic facts and figures about Martinique. Money. The currency unit is the old French franc. Banks open 7:30 a.m. till 11 and 2:30 till 4 p.m. Holidays. 1st of January, Carnival time before Lent, Good Friday, Easter Monday, 1st May, Whitsun, Ascension Day, 14th July, Assumption Day, All Saints' Day, 11th November, 25th December. Police wear khaki uniform. Very few of them understand English. Telephones automatic. No public kiosks except at post office. Cables from post office in Rue de la Liberté or from hotels. Stamps from post office and hotels. Airmail letters to UK, 45 francs. Cards, 30. Take 4 to 5 days. To Canada and USA, 45 francs and 30 francs. Take the same 4 to 5 days. Letterboxes, pale blue. Electric current, 110 volts AC. Medical services good. Doctor's attendance fee, 2,000 francs. Best hospital for English-speaking visitors, Clinique Saint-Paul. Further information from any French National Tourist Office or from SMCR, 54 Avenue du Paquet, Fort-de-France. And that is our little introduction to the little island of Martinique. As it said, only 45 square miles in area, but somewhere you can get to know over the course of your stay. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you've been to Martinique since 1961 or even before, drop me a message, tell me what it was like. And if you've been recently, where would you recommend new travellers about to arrive in Martinique to stay, to eat, and what would you suggest as things to do while on the island? Thanks for listening, and let's see each other again in another journey, courtesy of the B.O.A.C Travellers Digest.